Hey, Samuel, is this one working? Or do I need to use one of the lapels? Yes. Samuel, when I asked him to help, he said, I will help as long as I just have to push play. And then we just started and I already asked him to do something. I'm sorry. That's my bad. How about now? Can y'all hear me? No? You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, there it is. All right. Well, welcome. We're excited to have all you guys here with us tonight. I know this is something that I look forward to every year. I know it's something that our graduates are looking forward to, and we're thankful that we were able to make it come together as quickly as we did. I'll start out by apologizing to the parents. We decided this last Thursday, so like a week and a half ago, and y'all have had to get a bunch of stuff done in a week and a half, and y'all did, so thanks. Thanks so much for helping me out and bailing us out. Lisa put together a slideshow for the first time, so we're good. It was a good day. So thanks to the families for helping make this happen. Thanks to everybody who helped make the decorations over there happen. We had so many people that chipped in, so thank you just to everybody who helped make this come together. We will spend a little bit of time in here. This is earlier than normal though, right? We're starting at 6 o'clock. Normally we don't start this thing till 7, so we should be out of here pretty early comparatively to other times, so hopefully we do. I was really excited. I remember Joey and I think, were working with a youth group with Wes back the first year that this group came into the youth group. And I remember being so excited because we had Savannah and Jamie and Danielle and Maddox. We had a huge group of 7th graders coming into the youth group. And we were so excited to have them. And you ladies did not disappoint. So thank you all for everything that y'all meant to us over the past 6 years and really your whole lives that you've been here. So we appreciate you guys, and we're looking forward to honoring y'all tonight. To start, I remember that first year that you guys were here with us in 7th grade. There was a moment that really impacted Danielle and Savannah, and it really impacted my outlook on some of the things that you guys deal with. Y'all lost one of your friends, Peyton, and I saw that Danielle shared something that her sister wrote a few days ago. And I thought that she summarized advice better than I could, so I wanted to read part of what she wrote. This is Peyton Cox's sister. And she wrote, as a big sister, I gave lots of advice over the years. So clearly it's not from me, because I'm not a big sister. I gave lots of advice over the years. Some of it was good, some of it was bad, most of it probably went in one ear and out the other. As we have watched what would have been Peyton's senior year go by, I often think about the life advice I would be giving Peyton before she went off to college, to work, or to whatever else she may have chosen to pursue with her wide open future. While Peyton is not here to listen to my advice, I wanted to share my thoughts with the class of 2020. There will be days where you're tired and stressed and overwhelmed. Keep going. There will be times where your work seems pointless and you forget why you even started in the first place. Keep going. There will be moments where you might think you'll never make it through because moving forward is just too hard. Keep going. There will be instances where your faith is tested and you forget your worth. Keep going. Now, you guys all experienced a unique challenge in the coronavirus, right? Y'all's senior year was just cut short so abruptly. So y'all have already faced a lot of difficulties, and I know that you guys, whatever gets thrown your way, you'll keep going. If I could give one advice, and then I'll shut up and we'll move on, because y'all don't care what I think, right? We want to honor you guys. If I give one piece of advice, one thing that always helped me in my life is that no matter where we went, no matter what obstacle or challenge we started, whether it be moving to Tuscaloosa or getting married or moving off to Atlanta, the first thing we always did was find a church home and a church family that could really be our foundation where we were going. And so that was always the first thing that we did. And that helped us so much, being in a different place that we weren't used to. We obviously did other things that were fun and enjoyable, but that was always the foundation. So I encourage you guys to do the same thing, right? Find another church home if you're going to another city, and get grounded in that and let that be your foundation, and that will serve you well. All right, so typically We read bios about each student, but this year I really wanted to play a game instead. So I need one parent from each graduate to come up so y'all can pick who it wants to be. And we're going to play a game to see how well you know your graduate. And pick a chair, any chair. All right, so I asked the graduates this week a series of questions. It was a series of just common questions you'd find in the yearbook. I figured we could learn a little bit about them. This first one is my favorite because it was just a good, embarrassing story that I'm confident I can say the girl because they're all girls. The girl's parents know exactly who it is, but it's such a great story I had to share it. So I'm going to read the question. Leanne's already getting on me. I'm going to read the question, and I'm going to read the answer that one of the graduates gave. If you think that was your graduate, raise their big head, okay? And we'll see how many points you guys get correct. It's not as big as Danielle said, you're right, but that's the limit on the size you could make. All right, so I'm going to read the first question, and then I'll read the answer. And if you think it was your graduate, raise their big head. Is that clear? All right. What is your favorite embarrassing moment that you'd be willing to share with the congregation from school? All right, this person said, in kindergarten, I got to stand in line by my biggest crush, and I was so excited that day. Unfortunately, I dropped my pen, and when I bent down to pick it up, I split my pants right down the middle. All right, who thinks that was their graduate? Oh, nobody's claiming that one? Have you not shared that story, Savannah? Oh, great. Oh man, I'm glad I got to break that news. That was such a good story. Thank you for sharing that with us, Savannah. All right, this next one, I asked, what was your favorite school lunch? And this lady said, Crispitos. Y'all think that was your graduate? Crispitos. I didn't know what that was either. Yeah, that's right. That was Jamie. That must be a New Brockton thing because I never had Crispitos, but they sound delicious. Yeah, it sounds delicious. If you could plan a field trip anywhere for next year, where would you want to go? I thought this one was really ambitious, but I liked it. This lady said Italy. All right? Y'all think that was your graduate? You knew that one? Yes, correct. That was Danielle. Have you heard about that field trip before? Yeah, okay. All right. You guys are doing well, except for that first one, Mikey. That's right. You're all by yourself. If you could choose any animal for a class pet, what would it be? And this person said a bearded dragon. Ooh. Yeah, that was actually Savannah. Good job, Mikey. I think Jamie said like a cute little bunny rabbit or something like that. Yeah. All right, what would you be embarrassed to be seen wearing, but secretly on the inside you would absolutely love it? This lady said one of those big boa scarves with feathers all over it. Nobody? Y'all want to claim that one? Yeah, it was Savannah as well. I didn't know what it was either, but I ran it by my wife, and she said that was the correct way to describe it. All right, if you could use one emoji for the rest of your life, what would you choose? This graduate said the one with the big watering eyes, puppy dog look. Yeah, that was Danielle. Good job, Joey. I thought that was going to get you. All right, if you could change one school rule, what would it be? And this graduate said the cell phone policy is way too strict. Yeah, she knew that one immediately. Yes, that was Jamie. I don't think it's that strict at Enterprise, am I wrong? Yeah, apparently it's strict in New Brockton. That's right. Back in my day, we would have gotten suspended for having a cell phone at school, and now you guys... That's right. Back in Joey's day, there wasn't a cell phone. Yeah, it was the Zach Morris big cell phone in the car. All right, we got 3 more. You guys are doing good. If you could choose any superpower and give it a dedicated course, what would you choose? This graduate said mind reading. Y'all are all scared to answer this one. Yep, it was Danielle. Oh, I saw it, Mike. I saw it, Mikey. Yeah. All right, last two right here. Describe your senior year in 3 words. And this one's really tough because they all described it fairly similarly. This lady said it was fun, different, and complicated. And honestly, they all 3 kind of described it the same way, right? Y'all faced some difficulties this year. So yeah, kind of, but no. It was actually Jamie. It was Jamie. Yeah, it was Jamie. All right, and then the last one I asked, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And this lady said, in the healthcare profession. Yeah, so that's correct. I changed that answer a little bit. They all said something about being in the healthcare profession. So all 3 of our ladies, they're planning on doing something in the healthcare profession. Yeah. I think Savannah technically first said in a hospital, and then she clarified working in a hospital. But yeah, we're excited. So all 3 of them are going into the healthcare profession. They're all going in slightly different avenues, but we're excited for what the future holds. So thank y'all for playing. Since you guys willingly came up and played, I will let y'all decide what happens to that fat head of their heads. I think I promised the graduates they could have it to do with whatever they wanted, but they still live in your house, so you get to choose. Thank y'all. Everybody give them a hand. All right, so now we're going to transition. We're going to have our slideshows, but I also asked the graduates if they would to prepare something that they wanted to read to their church family. I know it means a lot to them, to us, that you guys came out to support tonight, and I know it's difficult circumstances, but I know it means a lot to all of us, what y'all have meant to them over the years. So I wanted to give them an opportunity. So we will start with Danielle. So Danielle, if you want to come on up, you can read your letter.
Testing. Okay. Okay. Dear church family, first I want to say thank you to everyone of you that has helped me become the young lady I am today. You all have inspired me in so many ways, but mainly helping me become the Christian I am. You all have been in my life for many years, and I love each and every one of you. You all have helped me get to this point in my life, and I truly am grateful to have every one of you. I truly thank you and care for you all. Thank you, College Avenue, for helping me and molding me into the woman I am today. Thank you for being there for me along the way up to this point in my life. Mr. Keith, thank you. Thank you for everything. You are the one who baptized me, and you have been one of the biggest influences on my spiritual growth. I will always cherish the memories I have with you from our favorite place on earth, Camp Wiregrass. I love you so, so much, and I'm forever proud to be one of Keith's kids. Now this one is to my family. Words can express how grateful I am and how much I love all of you. It's so unreal that I'm finished with high school and I'm now moving on to the next chapter. I couldn't be the person I am today or be where I am today without y'all. We have been through so much just in the past year, but it has only made us closer and stronger. Mom, you are undoubtedly the best example of a Proverbs 31 woman. You have taught me how to be a lady, to love others like Jesus does, and to be myself and shine my light wherever I go. Eli, even though we fuss and fight like cats and dogs 90% of the time, our bond is like no other, and I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. God sure knew what he was doing when he gave me a stubborn little brother. It's taught me a lot about patience. And no, when I move out, you can't turn my room into a weight room. Dad, you're definitely my best friend. You are the strongest, most brave, hardworking man. Thank you for believing in me and always being there for me no matter what. In the past year, you've been through the fight of your life against cancer, and through that, you've taught me how to have faith and be strong. To all of my family, thank you for sitting through endless hours of softball practices and tournaments, for all the jam sessions we have anywhere at any time, and for all the life lessons you have taught me along the way. All of you have prepared me in the best possible way for this next part of my life, and for that I'm forever indebted and grateful to y'all. Thank you.
All right, we'll have Danielle's slideshow.
Little hands wrapped around my finger and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in and turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's fine. You got nothing to regret. I give all I have from me. You could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever go, don't you ever go. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever go, don't you ever go. It could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Oh, no one break your heart. No one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. Never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies and you're mortified. Your mama's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs, getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever go, don't you ever go. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever go, don't you ever go. You can stay this simple. No one's ever
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Baby, only the way you can know, give all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer and take the pain. Hope when the morning comes, you'll say,
All right, so I also have a letter that I'm going to read that Danielle's family wrote to her. And then after this, Jamie, if you want to come on up as soon as this is over, you can read your letter. Dear Danielle, wow, can't believe we are here. It came way too quick. We are so very proud of you and all of your accomplishments. You have always been so determined and driven. Seems like you just started the game of softball, trying it out to see if you would even like it. Boy, did you ever. It was so much fun seeing your passion develop for the sport and the joy you received every time you took the field. You worked so hard and were so determined to get better. We are so thankful for softball and all the friends and bonds that were made. It was so awesome to witness the home runs, stolen bases, awesome catches, and amazing plays that you made. So much fun watching Granny and Pawpaw yelling in the stands too. And I, Mama, loved being called Coach Mama. I know I was so much help coaching from the sideline. We will forever cherish the wonderful memories made playing softball. You definitely learned some great lessons through this sport. Sis, there is so much we can say about you that we are so proud of. But one of the biggest is the way you stepped up when Daddy got diagnosed with cancer. You truly stepped in as mom and dad to Eli while we were getting Dad taken care of in Birmingham. You have sacrificed so much for your family, and we truly appreciate it. It didn't go unnoticed, and we can't thank you enough. It has truly been a pleasure watching you grow. You have some great nicknames like Fred, Sis, Danny D, Dirty Dan, and just plain Dee Dee. It's been so fun watching you in all the roles that gave you these nicknames. We want to encourage you to keep your focus on Christ as you begin this next chapter of your life. He will never leave you, and you can always lean on Him. And no matter what Dad says, you can come back home anytime. You will always have us to come to. We are here for you. This world can be quite messy at times and discouraging, but it is also God's beautiful creation. There's always something to be thankful for. Colossians 3, verse 2 says, set your mind on things above, not on things on the earth. Jeremiah 29, verse 11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Always remember this, and as we always say, make good choices. I love you so much, Mom, Dad, and Eli. Thanks, Danielle. We have loved having you in the youth group, and like they said, you're not gone, right? You're not going to be that far away, so we still expect to see a lot of you since Eli is not turning your room into a weightlifting facility. All right, thank you, Danielle. All right, Jamie, do you want to come on up?
I feel fancy. Okay, I would like to start off by thanking everyone involved who made this event possible and the elders for the Bible this morning, as well as everyone coming tonight to support us seniors. It really means a lot. Last but not least, my family for all the loving knowledge they have given me over the past 17 years. This church has taught me a lot over the years. One of my favorites would definitely be Camp Wiregrass. I have attended camp every year for as long as I can remember. The love I have for camp is never ending. I have been able to enjoy both camp, being a camper, and a counselor. Now a little about myself. I've been raised here in Enterprise for my whole life. I tried a lot of different hobbies, including dance, gymnastics, and softball, although you couldn't even recognize me in the catching gear. Nothing stuck until I tried pageants. Once I won my first crown, I was hooked. Then along came drag racing. The reactions I got from the boys when I beat them down the track made me love it even more. Now my new hobby is deep sea fishing. I love trash talking everybody on the boat, especially whenever I catch a bigger fish, which Mom has the biggest fish at the moment, but not this year. And as for my school life, I attended Enterprise in kindergarten and left for New Brockton in the 8th grade. And at New Brockton, I was a member of the Gamecock Pride marching band and the color guard. I was also a member of HOSA, FFA, and National Senior Beta. This fall, I plan on attending Wallace Community College, where I will be earning a degree in nursing. Someone take this from me.
Thank you, Jamie. We'll have her slideshow. That was I'm glad you mentioned it because I forgot to read one of the questions was, what was your favorite field day event? And Jamie said, none. So I'm glad you mentioned that you didn't like field day events either.
So, Jamie, you came into our lives now 17 years ago, and what a blessing you are. You have brought much love, joy, and laughter into our lives. The love you have for others is second to none. The adventurous side of you knows no boundaries. From dancing to racing to jumping on and taking hold of whatever comes along. Oh, and let's not forget your competitive side. From the drag strip to about 40 to 50 miles out at sea, you have never liked losing. Poor Jeremy never knew what was coming when he started giving you a hard time on the boat about who's going to catch the largest fish. But the one thing we are most proud of is your love for God. You have started learning that He has a plan for you and is guiding you along the way. He shines in everything that you do because you love Him and allow Him to. Keep your heart and mind set on your goal and allow God to direct you. We cannot promise that there will not be any hard time, because there will be. But during these times, lean on Him, and He will help you, guide you through. Jamie, you have made us very proud, and we look forward to the next chapter in your life and what it holds for you. Keep your chin high and look to the sky. Love, Mom and Dad.
All right, thanks. Thanks, Jamie. We have, well, I say this like it's ending, but it's not, right? But we love you. We're proud of who you are, and we are excited for what your future holds. Savannah, if you want to come on up, you can read your letter. And then after this, we'll have Savannah's slideshow.
Hey y'all. I just want to say that y'all's speeches and presentations so far have been really beautiful. It is so crazy that Danielle, Jamie, and I are graduating. I still remember being 8 years old and moving to Enterprise. The two girls graduating with me, Sydney Ward and Maddox Callahan, were my very first friends when I moved here. They, along with all of you, made it so easy for myself and my family to adjust to a new town. I'm so thankful to have been welcomed into such a kind, wonderful church family. I only hope that from here on out, I and the other seniors can be graced with such a heartfelt and genuine embrace by the next communities that we journey into. I hope for new, strengthening bonds and love that mirrors what I have experienced here with you all. I love and adore each member of this congregation and cannot thank you all enough for showing me the path to walk on my Christian journey. As for my family, I could never be where I am now without you. You have all shown me what hard work and dedication can bring me. Now that I'm older, I see how many sacrifices you have all made for my success. I'll forever be indebted to God for blessing me with such wonderful, loving people. I will cherish both my church and my family forever. Thank you.
Lisa had a fourth act set to Freebird that didn't make the cut, so no, you did a good job. All right, so now we're going to read some letters that was written by Savannah's family, and we will start with Harper. And then after this, I'll read Maddie's, and then Stitch, if you want to come up after that, okay? All right, so Harper said, "Hey, Savannah, thank you for helping me with my schoolwork and doing my hair. I'm very glad that you are my sister. I'm sad you're leaving, but happy I get my own room because Stitch is moving into your room. I'll miss you, though, because usually we like to watch TV together. Love, Harper." Maddie said, "Dear Savannah, you are so kind to new people you meet and are never quick to judge. Opening your heart like that is vulnerable. It will teach and bring you a lot in life. It shows strength, and that is your true inner beauty. You opened your heart to me crashing into your life a few years ago and selflessly never held anything back. And for that, I appreciate and love you so much. Now, after seeing you graduate high school, I have learned you never take no for an answer. While right now that might aggravate Momty at times, that determination will get you through life, and I can't wait to see what joy and gifts God supplies you on your journey to pure bliss and success." All right, Stitch, you want to come up and read yours?
Okay, so, dear Savannah, I am so happy for you that you have made it this far into your life. Even though this year probably didn't go as you thought it would, we were still here every step of the way. You have been a big idol, and I have looked up to you forever. Even though we had our tough times, we ended up bonding in the end. I hope you know that I love you with all my heart, and I want you to keep dreaming big. Love, your favorite sister, Stitch. P.S. I will miss you.
All right, and then we'll close it out with a letter from Lisa and Mikey. Sorry, I started calling you Mikey for some reason. "Oh, my sweet Savannah, from your earliest years, you have been ready to be a big girl. You hit all your milestones early and would smile that crooked smile, so proud of yourself when you did. When you were very small, you would point that finger and say, 'No, no, no.' You've always been so sure of yourself and the most confident person I know. But even so, on occasion, you knew when to put yourself in timeout. That confidence continued when you didn't make choir in 6th grade. You said, 'Well, it's not that I'm not a good singer. They just didn't need my particular set of skills.' Then you went on and tried out for show choir and made it. You were never easy to embarrass when I thought for sure you would be. Like me driving you to school with my Lice business magnets on the van, or when I would roll down the window at drop-off and yell, 'Make good choices.' You are an excellent big sister. You became a teenager at the introduction of Instagram and later Snapchat. As a mom, it terrified me. I became a pro at navigating social media and teens and saw a lot. I can say I'm so proud of you and the problems I never saw. When you were 13 and found yourself sharing a room for 6 months with your cousins aged 12 and 13, you never once complained or acted like it bothered you. When I mentioned that, you said, 'Well, where else would they go and be loved?' You've had some things not go your way, to say the least, and have been let down a time or two. But mostly, you've had much to be thankful for. You still love big, and you remain extremely loyal and have high expectations of others and of yourself. You are confident in your decisions, even when I'm not. I hope we have taught you to love and show grace, even when you're not feeling as though you have been shown much grace. With the broken hearts in our country right now, I'm proud to say I've never seen you treat everyone equal and show real empathy for the trials others face. As you leave for college, don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Just work hard now, do right, and make good choices. We love you all so much. We love you so much. Always know you have a place to call home, and family is everything. Love you, Mom and Mikey." We love you, Savannah, and we can definitely echo those same things. We are proud of all three of you young ladies and excited for who you are and what your future holds. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody that came and shared in this banquet for them tonight, this graduation ceremony. And that's all I have. Thank y'all.